Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the 2022 LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. Just like last year, we're going to be doing a thing where there are going to be 4 weeks, and this one is week 1, where there's going to be an intro where we take a look at this set and the box as a whole, and then we're going to do the first few days, just 1, 2, and 3, and then for week 2, it's going to be the next 7 days, so that'll bring us to 10, and then 11 to 17 will be week 3, and then week 4 will bring us to day 24. So it works out pretty well. So let's get into it. So the box art for this year's advent calendar looks pretty spectacular. They've got a nice Christmas tree in the middle. Looks like this is on Kashyyyk, but snowing because Christmas, I guess. And we've got like presents under the tree. I think that's a Millennium Falcon, and that kind of looks like Vader's TIE Fighter, so that's pretty awesome. And then over here we've got a little beachy section. I guess Kashyyyk does have beaches, but it's weird that the snow kind of cuts off. And we get our first ever Southern Hemisphere advent calendar figure, so that's pretty awesome, especially for me as an Australian. Really excited to get that. The Santa Gonk looks awesome. These other Christmas figures look pretty epic. And we've got some nice micro builds, and they're continuing the trend of having a different coloured bow in there each year. I think there's been a red and a green one, and now there's a gold one. I think it looks really good with the black box art that we've been getting for 2022. And then on the back, you can see some more of the builds. I think actually on the box, it shows all of the builds this time, which is pretty strange because I don't think they've done that before, but I guess they are now. So we've got some of the other figures here. I guess they're showing all of them. So no surprise ones in this calendar, but still awesome. Santa Gonk. Alright, let's take a look at day 1. So for day 1, we got this very nice looking Republic gunship. Can't remember the last time we got a Republic gunship in an advent calendar. I certainly haven't gotten any of the previous ones with gunships, but this one's pretty cool. It's built upwards like this, with this whole top studded bit being attached on a bracket. Nice use of that bucket handle piece for the cannons. A bit strange that it doesn't have more red up here, but I don't see how they could have fixed that. I really like the use of the window piece for the transport bay. And overall, it's a pretty nice gunship design. The only thing I dislike about it are the gaps. Is the pretty large gap here and here. It just looks like the whole top section is disconnected from the bottom, but it's alright. It's pretty nice. I like these little advent calendar builds. Even though they don't really add much value to your collection when the advent calendar is done, they're still really fun to do when you're doing the advent calendar, I find. For day 2, we have the Clone Commander. Now I'm not gonna like rant about this guy in this video. It's just too much to talk about it. You've heard it all before. It's coming in too many sets. But I will say, we really should have not gotten this guy in the advent calendar. Should have been a regular Phase 2 clone trooper, a regular Phase 1 clone trooper that we got in the minifigure pack with this guy. That's only come in 1 set so far. Like, surely it's a lesser figure. It should be a lesser figure, but now people are getting more clone commanders than regular clone troopers. Now I have 3 commanders and 4 of the 2022 style clones. I have a few of the 2008 and 2013 ones, but gosh, too many clone commanders. I really would have liked to see, say, I don't know, a Primor Inspector from Andor. Like just a literal copy of Cyril Khan, maybe with the face switched out, but even without the face switched out, it would have been a better option than putting in another clone commander. Nonetheless, it's a good figure, nice printing, clone face under there, pistol this time. Doubles as a pilot? Maybe? No. Seriously, LEGO Clone Commander? Either way, it's a good figure. I guess I appreciate its inclusion, but really should have been something else. For day 3, we have another build from the prequels. It is the Droid Tri-Fighter. I reckon this is a pretty decent build of the Tri-Fighter. It looks a bit weird when the round bits here don't actually meet in the middle. They just kind of stop before they come together, but I don't really know how they could have fixed that. I like the build for this. Obviously the use of this large piece in the middle was essential to get that nice 3-way structure. I guess the use of the sand blue piece here works instead of the dark blue on the other 2. Kind of gives it that contrast, because it does have sand blue on it. And you can see that on the real model, which I'll bring over now just for comparison. I stand corrected, it does not have any sand blue, but you can see what I mean when it's got all this grey on it, so I guess the sand blue works for that. And I think I would have rather have some orange studs on the back because it doesn't stand out anywhere near as much as these ones that look really good. But yeah, this one still looks good. And I like the use of the trans clear cone in the middle there for the kind of ball bit. And that just about brings this video to a close. I've really been liking this advent calendar so far, and I'm very excited to continue. Like, these builds are pretty good, pretty great, like, love them. Clone Commander, cool figure, I guess. But yeah, stay tuned for next week's update on the advent calendar, and I'll see you guys next time. Please remember to like the video if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing if you would like to see more videos like this.